Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be looking at the Tesla stock and my predictions for the short-term price target and the long-term price target. One thing to realize here is this is purely for long or short shares and not options trading. Options trading is a completely different ball game and I will have some videos on those, but for now I think we're just going to focus on the short and long-term shares trading. So what I have here is a daily time frame for the Tesla stock, and as you can see we are trading around the 164 area. Now this area coincidentally is an area of interest due to a number of reasons which I'm gonna get into on the shorter term time frames. So starting off with, these are a couple of levels that I've drawn, and we have a better view of these on the 4-hour time frame. So as you can see here, uh, this level, the 166 167 level, proved as a support thrice. So you can see once, this area here and this area here, so about three times. And then some days back what we saw is that area turned into resistance. You can see here the price action for I think 4 days or something. It tried to bounce above the 166 area, but it wasn't able to do so, and then we saw a downturn move to 150, and now we are seeing a pump into that area. So there's a couple of levels here, the 162 and the 166, that we need to look at. Now what's important is to realize that we could either get a hold of this level for a couple of days and then shoot back up, but the higher probability now is to go short here. And the reason is this area was of interest before, it proved as support, and now we are having a retest of that area. So by retest I mean it's the price has come again into that area of interest and it's trying to show us what it wants to do. So just because we've got this pump, it's easy to think that hey, let's go long here, but in fact you'll be longing into resistance. So the higher probability here is to take a short trade around this area. Also, what you can have is a clear stop loss above, say, 169, 170. You can give it some room to move, and then you can have a clear stop loss at that point. So, my ideal scenario here would be to see the price action today, and then if you're seeing more resistance around this area, I would definitely go for a short shares trade here. And uh, my first profit target would probably be around the 153 area. This would be my first profit target. So you can see we got resistance here, and this should probably come down to this area. That would be my first profit target. And if it loses the 153 area, then I think we can see a fast move down at least until the 137 area. The reason is we saw again 137 is a level of interest here, was a level of interest here, and then again it proved as a support back in Jan. So this could be my first profit target, and this could be my second profit target. And I know some of you might be thinking, hey, there's some more room down here, and you can leave some shares for better profit targets around the 124 area, but I think most of it should be taken out around this 138 area because it might prove as a strong support. So that was my tutorial regarding how supply and demand levels are helpful in determining whether to go long or short. Now another way that I look at things is through the 200-day moving average. So let's say you get a support around this area, the 164. The next area of resistance should come around the 200-day moving average. So it could be either on the 2-hour time frame or the 4-hour time frame, and even on dailies. As you can see here, back in February we saw the pump up to 215 area, and then we got a slip down to the 166 area. So it's the my way of approach is to first draw some levels and then put in the 200 day moving average. That helps me to provide some confidence about why I'm taking this trade and does it make sense. And in the end, that's what we want to get down to. So that was pretty much my long-term, short-term price targets for Tesla. And my prediction is we see some downside. As you can see, this is the 1 hour time frame we are seeing today. This morning we are seeing some support around the the 163 162 area, so it might prove as a support. But again, we have the 200-day moving average, we have some previous resistance that the stock needs to go above in order to be bullish. So one thing I also want to share about it here is, the only thing I'm looking at here is technical levels, right? There's no fundamental analysis, there's no earnings report that I want to discuss. It's just price action, and that's what we should trade off of. So these are some short-term levels that I've provided. Um, you can also have a bullish scenario, not a bullish scenario, but some upside here that you can trade. So you can have a loss today itself below the 162 area and maybe run it up towards the 180 area. That's something you can do definitely, but the higher probability here for me is to go short. And then if I'm proven wrong, that's okay. We have a stop loss here, and that's the reason for having a stop loss is your uh, loss loss amount is always lesser than when you make the right trade, and that's why we have the stop losses. So definitely for today, I would say I'm gonna go short Tesla around the 164 area and run it down to at least 153 and 137 to be more aggressive. Alright guys, so that was it for the Tesla stock, and I plan on bringing a couple of more videos, talk about some other tech stocks, other growth stocks. Maybe I can do a couple of healthcare stocks, and we can do some cryptos as well. So watch out for a couple of more videos coming soon. I plan on putting up at least one video a day, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Alright, cheers guys. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram as well. There will be links down below in the description. And also hit like and subscribe if you feel that this video was helpful. Alright, thank you guys. Have a good day.